Let's talk about subs. So you want to add some bass to your vehicle's audio system, but you're not sure where to start. Well, you're in luck. We're going to go over the most popular woofer sizes along with some things to consider when shopping for car audio subwoofers. So stay with us. Hey, what's up? Josh here from Breakers Stereo and Performance. Welcome to our channel that reviews all the best in car audio, performance, suspension, and more. Because we don't drop stock. And if you're like us, where stock just doesn't cut it, make sure you subscribe to this channel. All right, so today we're going to talk about subwoofer sizes and their impact on different types of music and vehicles. If you've ever wondered which subwoofer size is best for your setup, you've come to the right place. So let's dive in. But before we begin, let's quickly go over the basics. Now, subwoofers are designed specifically for reproducing low frequency sounds, also known as bass. They add depth, impact, and that oomph to your music listening experience. Subwoofers come in various sizes, typically measured in inches, such as 8, 10, 12, and even larger. Let's start with the smaller subwoofer sizes, like the 8-inch. This is a great choice if you have limited space in your vehicle or if you're looking for a more balanced sound. Now, smaller subwoofers can handle fast-paced music genres like pop, rock, and country very well. They provide tight, punchy bass and work effectively in compact cars or even small cabins. Okay, now let's move on to 10s. Now 10, when paired with a good amplifier and the correct enclosure, can give you the best of both worlds. Here's what I mean. Punchy bass along with the ability to produce deep bass notes. Small enough to keep up with those quick drums, but enough surface area to give you some nice lows. Now 10s work well in small vehicles or trucks, either single cab or 4 doors. All right, so let's move up in size to 12-inch subwoofers. Now, these are the most popular choice for most car audio enthusiasts, and many of our customers love to go with 12s. They strike a balance between bass depth and overall sound quality. If you enjoy a wide range of music genres and want well-balanced bass response, then a 12-inch sub is a safe bet. They offer good combinations of low-end extension and power suitable for medium to large vehicles and a vented enclosure, since vented boxes must be larger than sealed enclosures. But not to worry if you have a small vehicle, since there are some good 12-inch subwoofers out there that work well in sealed enclosures, like the Alpine R-Type like we have here, the Alpine S-Type, and the JL Audio 12 W3s. As a side note, there are lots of shallow woofers on the market that don't require a lot of airspace. Now, these woofers are great for underneath the seat of pickup trucks or cars that have limited amounts of space in the trunk. And there are lots of good ones out there like the Audio Mobiles or the JL Audio TW3s. So if you need a shallow woofer, beware if you buy an inexpensive one, then they don't typically perform that well. Now, the ones I just mentioned, obviously those do perform great, but definitely at a higher cost. The rule of thumb is if you need a shallow woofer, expect to pay more or find a non-shallow subwoofer that will work well in the space that you have. Lastly, we have larger subwoofers like 15s and even 18s. Now, these monsters excel in producing extremely low frequencies and deliver ground-shaking bass. They're perfect for heavy bass genres like hip hop or any music that heavily relies on deep bass. However, it's worth noting that larger subwoofers require more power and more space. Now, these are best suited for larger vehicles such as SUVs or vehicles with very large trunks where they can really shine. Now let's talk about the impact of woofer sizes on different vehicles. Now, as mentioned earlier, the available space in your vehicle is an essential factor to consider. Small vehicles or compact cars might have limited trunk space, making it difficult to accommodate larger subwoofers. In such cases, smaller subwoofers are a better fit and still provide an enjoyable listening experience. On the other hand, if you have a large vehicle like an SUV or a very large trunk, you have more flexibility. You can go with a bigger subwoofer. If you take advantage of the additional space, it can enhance the bass capabilities that they can offer. Just make sure to choose a subwoofer size that matches the available power from your amplifier to avoid overpowering or underpowering a subwoofer. If you watched this channel in the past, you know that we have a variance either 15 to 20% in either direction. Okay, here are the cliff notes. And these are general statements because there are some exceptions. Now, 8-inch woofers are good for a balance system. 10s are good for both quick and deep bass, mainly used in smaller cars or trucks. 12s are for those that like bass on the more dominant side, and 15s offer bass heads that want to be heard blocks away. Now, like I said, there are some exceptions. For example, if you have 8-inch subs with massive magnets, they can be loud as some 12-inch woofers like their Mini Mojo line, Ground Zeros, or DD Audio, to name a few. And on the other side of the spectrum, you have the Audio Mobile Encore 15, which requires a small sealed box with the required airspace smaller than most 12-inch sealed. But again, those are the exceptions. Okay, we hope this video has cleared a few things up for you, and now you're armed with some knowledge to make the correct decision when selecting the best size subwoofer for your vehicle. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Again, my name is Josh. I'm with Breakers Stereo and Performance. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.